Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Learnosity Ecosystem in Action video series. Thanks for watching. Today, we're going to present the Learnosity and Texthelp partnership. My name is Gonzalo Zavatsky. I'm the Partner Success Manager at Learnosity, and today I'm here with Stuart Blair, Workplace Product Manager at Texthelp. Hi, Stuart.
Hi, Gonzalo. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So today, we're going to start with this presentation with a quick overview of the Learnosity partner ecosystem, and then we will focus on the Texthelp partnership, starting with a brief history and then moving to some use cases. We'll show you a demo, and we will conclude with a short Q&A. So at Learnosity, we found our niche and we went an inch wide and a mile deep, specializing in tools that companies use to create world-class learning products. We recognize that there are many capabilities our customers need to go to market, and Learnosity will never provide them with them all. This created an opportunity for us to join solution providers with our customers. These strategic partnerships enable us to be the plug-and-play ecosystem for the educational technology industry. We strive to fill the gap where customers have the need that we don't provide out of the box. If we don't have it, one of our partners will. So we partner with item bank leaders that provide high quality content through Learnosity item banks, technical feature partners that extend our product value proposition, customization and integration partners that help clients integrate our products into solutions, and custom content creators. These are author experts building Learnosity content on demand. So this is the Learnosity partner ecosystem, but today we are here to talk about Texthelp. So at Learnosity, we put accessibility at the heart of our product development. Everything that we do is with accessibility in mind. Learnosity aims to meet the web content accessibility guidelines, and this means that our product should be usable by people with a variety of impairments. We passionately believe that all learners have the right to great educational experiences, and we're committed to removing any barriers to learning. We're continuously improving our user experiences with features like color contrast, keyboard usability, screen reader support, inclusive math experiences, and many more. And Texthelp treats accessibility as equally as important as we do. They're leaders in text-to-speech technology, so our common clients can get the most of our partnerships. So now, Stuart, you can give us a quick overview of the partnership and Texthelp and how we're working together.
Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Like you mentioned there, Gonzalo, we are equally as passionate about accessibility and inclusion as you are. And at Texthelp, we believe that everybody has the right to learn and the right to be understood in a format that works for them. So it's great to partner with the likes of Learnosity and see you guys making strides to be as inclusive as possible as well. Together, we have worked on over 20 projects now, I believe, together, ensuring that different organizations and the users of those particular LMS systems are able to access the content in a format that works best for them. In terms of SpeechStream, which is the specific piece of software that we integrate with Learnosity on, it's so simple to integrate. It's primarily text-to-speech functionality, ensuring those with a visual impairment, dyslexia, even lower literacy or English as a second language are able to have content read aloud to them. And you'll see a little bit more about that in the demo as we go along. We work very closely with Learnosity, ensuring that our shared customers have all the support that they need as well. And every single integration, I'm sure you'll agree, is custom and is quite tactile to do, and every organization works slightly differently. So integration's huge for us, and we want that to be as seamless and as smooth as possible, particularly for SpeechStream working with Learnosity. We don't want there to be any barriers to usage when it comes to a customer being able to use the product or a student being able to use the product. And you'll see when we go through the demo that the platforms work very well together.
Excellent. So yeah, I think that the best thing we could do here is just to go through a quick demo, to show this use case, and especially how Texthelp SpeechStream works in a Learnosity activity. So if you
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Great. So what we have set up here is a demo environment for SpeechStream working within the Learnosity platform. I want to go through maybe a few different scenarios about how an end user or student would benefit from the two technologies working together. So if we start very simply with item 1, you'll see here, immediately SpeechStream will launch in the top right-hand corner. SpeechStream can be moved around to a position that's comfortable for the user. For a user that doesn't want to integrate with SpeechStream, a simple click will make the toolbar disappear. And again, a simple click will make the toolbar reappear. We have a variety of features here available on the SpeechStream toolbar, but primarily we want to focus during this demo on the text-to-speech functionality. So to look at the first item we have in front of us here, and this is a great example of how text-to-speech would benefit somebody with a visual impairment, for example. We can click on the text-to-speech and have the content read aloud to us like this.
What is the capital of Uruguay?
But you'll see the image here of a Uruguayan flag, and our text-to-speech functionality will also pick up on the alt tag that is behind that image. So again, if I click on the image,
Flag of Uruguay. 9 horizontal stripes of white alternate with blue with a white square on the upper hoist side corner bearing the sun of May in the center.
now, text-to-speech functionality and alt tags are only as good as the alt tag that you put in behind the image. That was a particularly good alt tag. But for somebody with a visual impairment, a student with a visual impairment, that's brilliant for them because they now know that that image, what that image is, so they're able to fully understand the question. So what is the capital of Uruguay? The hint there is a flag, for example, and now they have a descriptive text of what that flag is, which is perfect. If we look at the next item, this would show you some of the customization available. So pronunciation is very important, particularly with text-to-speech functionality. So I wanted to give you a few examples of how you can tailor the pronunciation to suit whatever your organization's needs are. So the first example.
A. Sydney. B. Darwin.
So you'll see it's A Sydney space, so it's A space Sydney, B space Darwin. You might want to use more phonetic, so you could spell the word out. So if we come to the third one.
Capital P E R T H D, Brisbane.
So you'll see with Perth there, we spelt the word out. Or in our second example here, you'll see it's much quicker through the categories.
A. New York. B. Washington, D.C. C. Atlanta. D. Austin.
So really the text-to-speech can be completely tailored based on whatever the content on your screen is, and the organization can do that at their level. They can choose the voice speed, they can choose the pronunciations, and they can make it work for whatever way they see fit. Just move our toolbar out. If we look at the next one then, you'll see how text-to-speech can be operated on a drop-down list, for example. So again, I could click here. You'll see nothing is selected.
Selected
if I
from the
click
list
on the text-to-speech,
Utah, Nevada, Arizona. Selected from the list Iowa, Indiana, Minnesota. Selected from the list Texas, New Mexico, Louisiana.
So again, the text-to-speech there is working perfectly. It's telling the end user they need to select from the list, and it's giving the end user what those list options are. To see that working slightly differently, if we go to item 9 here, again, we have the drop-downs. So you can see here from the drop-down list, we have China, United States, Mexico. The screen reader will tell you the drop-down list.
China, United States, Mexico is the world's third largest country in size and the third largest.
But the software is clever enough to know that once you have selected the answer and you reread it, it will not read out the drop-down list anymore.
United States is the world's third largest country in size and the third largest in terms of population.
So that then again is filling out the blanks from a drop-down list. One of the other pieces of functionality to show you just while we're on this is if I had English as a second language, lower literacy, I might be unfamiliar with the word population. So a quick highlight of the word population, a quick click on our dictionary functionality, and you'll see up in the top left here, we've now given you the dictionary definition of population. So that's just making text-to-speech software give a bit more in terms of accessibility and inclusion. Final item that we'll look at is item 10, and that's where we're actually going to start to look at text-to-speech and how text-to-speech works within math. So for example, down here you can see a math equation. I'll bring my
To hear the
text-to-speech.
spoken math, start the read aloud here using the click to speak hand icon, and let it continue through the equation. The fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac and root and denominator 2a. This.
Now, I'm not sure how good you are at math, Gonzalo, but for me, that went through that just a little bit too quickly. And it's a very good time to maybe point out some of the other functionality in the settings. So we would change for the likes of math or voice speed down to slow. So again, if I make that slow, come back to the same piece of math.
To hear the spoken math, start the read aloud here using the click to speak hand icon, and let it continue through the equation. The fraction with numerator negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac and root and denominator 2a.
Now, to be fair, I still don't think I could solve that equation, but at least with the text-to-speech going that little bit slower, I was able to understand what it was saying. The final thing to show you in terms of math demo is here we have a calculator icon. I could click on some numbers, for example, and using the text-to-speech, I can have that read aloud to me.
78,512.
So we pick up on the numerical values there from the text-to-speech as well. That pretty much wraps up my demo, but I'm happy to move on and answer any questions.
Excellent. It's great to see how well Texthelp SpeechStream technology is integrating Learnosity, and especially how it works on these different question types. So yeah, okay. Thanks, Stuart. So just a quick question: how easy it is to enable these features in a Learnosity instance for a common customer, let's say?
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the questions we get asked quite a lot. It's all about simplicity, really. And thankfully, we've worked together now on so many different projects that we've got it down to a fine art. But in terms of integrating the toolbar into the Learnosity platform, it's all about customization for us and making sure that it's the best fit in terms of how the two work seamlessly together. So we will provide a unique configuration file to the customer. Who'll then put that into their LMS system. Like I mentioned at the very start, that's not really where it ends. We don't just sit down there. We'll work specifically to ensure what feature set you want on your toolbar. Like you'll see during the demo, we had text-to-speech, but we also had dictionary or translation functionality, and there's a few other pieces of functionality you could have on there. And then we'll have support to help you along the way in terms of getting that integrated to your system to make sure it's the best possible user experience for the end user.
Amazing. That's perfect. Thank you. Well, thanks, Stuart. I think that concludes our general overview of the Learnosity and Texthelp partnership. Thanks for everything, for the demo. That was great. And thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, customers can reach out via our support system, at help.learnosity.com. And if you're not a customer, you can always send an email to marketing@learnosity.com. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks, Stuart. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next Ecosystem in Action video. Thanks.